Hi everyone, it's Laura. Welcome back to the patch. Today we're just going to do kind of a chill vlog. Just roam around the garden a little, talk about some things. It's full-blown fall. It's actually kind of chilly today. I woke up, it was like 43 degrees this morning, and we have on the 10-day a chance of frost coming. Our first possible frost of the year, kind of early actually. For the past couple years it's been a little bit later, but that's okay. For those of you that are new, I am in Connecticut, zone 6, and I wanted to say thank you guys for bearing with me. I know I haven't been around as much. I've been very busy. It is Halloween season, you guys. If you don't know, I make wigs, so it's just a super busy time for me. Don't have time for like anything else other than wig making for the few weeks before Halloween. So I thank you guys for sticking with me. I will be around a lot more after that. Can't wait for that, actually. So anyway, let's have a walk around the garden and look at some stuff. Let's start with the peppers because I think I'm gonna have to harvest them. Should have been harvesting on them. They take a while to ripen, and I've just been kind of being lazy about it, but like I said, I've been busy. So I need to get all these harvested before that frost that is possibly coming. So that'll be fun. So that's something to do. Let's do it. So I think I have 4 different kinds of peppers in here. A couple different sweet ones and a couple different hot ones. I labeled them at the beginning of the season, but I can't read the labels anymore, you guys. So what am I going to do with all these? I was hoping, I really wanted to have time to make like a sweet pepper jam. I love that stuff. So good. But I don't think I'm going to have time. I think I'm just going to harvest them all and freeze them because I don't really have time for much else. So I've got Lesia peppers in here. I have Datil, D-A-T-I-L. I have King of the North, which I just like to call Jon Snow peppers. What else? That might, well, I don't know. I think that's it. But anyway, I think I'm just going to harvest them all. I'll show you guys what I get. It's going to be a lot. For any Over the Garden Wall fans, I don't know if you guys follow the situation on social media, but it's the 10-year anniversary, and they're going to be releasing a stop motion short on YouTube on November 3rd. So that's super exciting. They released like a little sneak peek at what it looks like, and it looks so cool. So you should check that out. The pumpkins, for the most part, are holding up well. I've got these. I got the big guy over there. There are some that are starting to get gross. Like this one's no good anymore, probably at the top. And then I have another one that did start to rot away. I think the squirrel got to that one though. So I do still have some in the patch over here in these 2 plants that are left. So I think I'm going to harvest those as well. And then this will be like a harvest day. So we're going to harvest a bunch of stuff before the frost comes. So let's see what we get from there. Okay, we got our harvest. This is a lot of peppers, you guys. I did get 5 pumpkins off those 2 vines. This one's pretty small. They're all still green, but they are ripening. They're just, ew, there's a slug on this one. Gross. So anyway, for the peppers, look at these. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of peppers. It looks like we got the most peppers off of the peach pepper plant. That's what like all of these like peach colored ones and also the ones that are kind of, they almost have like a translucent quality to them. And then I did have poblanos in there as well. I forgot about those. This tray, you guys, is this amazing? First of all, look how big it is. It's probably like 2.5 feet across. It's huge. And we got it from the swap shed. If you guys have been around for a little while, you know the swap shed is where it's at. Now, I will give you my secret if you want it. Basically, the secret to getting all of these wonderful things from the swap shed is you just have to ask. Like, I hope I don't sound like a crazy person, but you know the secret, the law of attraction. Basically, whenever I want something, I am just like, you know what I need? And I was literally thinking I need a tray or something to harvest with, right? And what happens next? Drew comes home with this. This happens all the time. I'll be like, in my head, what do I need? What do I want from the swap shed this week? And then it just magically appears. And it's because I believe that it will. And because I'm super grateful. And the second part of it is that to be super, super grateful when you do get it. And the karma, you have to return things as well. So we try to give to the swap shed as much as we can. Things that might normally try to sell on Facebook Marketplace or something, we just give it to the swap shed. So we have good swap shed karma. So that is the key to getting free things from your local swap shed. Now, I know I talked about this cup and saucer vine, I think, in my last video, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about it. For a couple reasons. One, because they love it. I'm obsessed with it. How can you not be? Look at it. I let it go crazy because it's the end of the season, and it has gone crazy. It's insane. Let's go look at the other one because it has blooms on it. But look at this thing. It's going all over. All right, let's go over here. Now, this one is the one that's blooming. You can see the different stages. So these are like the blooms that will become blooms. Here's where it's starting to open. Excuse me. And then as it ages, it gets like a darker purple. Oh, there's a bee in there. One of the last ones around. Here's one that's even darker. They're just so beautiful, right? So because I was so obsessed with this plant, I'm like, I need to save seed off of it. But the problem is, they're not making seed pods. So I've been like inspecting it every day to just see if it's going to do that. And it hasn't been so far. So I looked it up. I read about it a little bit. It's quite interesting. First of all, it says that this plant is mainly pollinated by bats. Now, I know we just saw a bee in there, but that's what it said. Anyway, we have plenty of bats. But it also said because it's like late, it's a late bloomer. It blooms like so super late in the season. I was looking at like a message board and everyone was saying like, I just can't collect seed off of this thing. It basically, once it gets pollinated, it will set fruit that kind of looks sort of like this, kind of like this blossom, only like if it was closed up like this, it would kind of look like that. And then that's where the that's where the seeds come from. So you can try hand pollinating, but I didn't read enough up on that. And I got this from Select Seeds at the beginning of the season, but the end of their selling season for seeds and starts and stuff, for like $3. And it's beautiful, and they sell the seeds. So I'm just going to order more seeds, and I think that everyone should. They have them right now, but they're going to sell out, you guys. They actually have a couple different kinds of cup and saucer vine on their website for seeds. So I'm definitely going to get this one again. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that. I thought it was kind of interesting with the bats and everything. Beautiful, beautiful plant. I love it. This might be the winner for the area. This whole situation over here, where the pool was, we are like slowly getting things together, getting a plan together. Let me show you kind of what the deal is. Basically, the pool was here, but we have had a brush pile behind it for a while. Unfortunately, it's got a lot of like rocks and boulders in it too. So we're kind of in the process of leveling this whole area out, just pulling a lot of the brush out, because this part is mostly sandy from being under the pool. So by adding like all this brush and organic material, that will help with the soil as well, because I'm planning on turning this, here's my finger, like from here back kind of into more garden space. Here's the plan. Let me come around this way. The vision so far is that this garden here will just continue all the way around. I got to get rid of these kayaks. They're driving me crazy. I need to find a spot for them. This will continue around here. And then we have kind of a low spot here. We've been throwing all the rocks in there because I think we're going to go for it, you guys. I think we're going to put a pond here. Just a really little pond. Something very natural looking. And then what I would love to have is right here, like a little, basically, a few months ago, there was a guy on Facebook Marketplace that posted this like wrought iron gazebo looking thing, and it was like amazing, and I wanted it so bad, and it was free. And we got to him within an hour of the listing, and he did not respond. And we messaged him like 3 or 4 times. He still didn't respond, but he never took that listing down. It was so annoying. He never took the listing down. He never responded to the messages. And I was so like obsessed that I was like, oh my God, I'm going to find his wife and message her, because maybe she knows how to work Facebook. Anyway, that didn't happen. I'm not crazy. But ever since then, I've wanted one of those like so bad. So that I would love to have one of those right here. Like a little bit of like a little fancy, like not fancy, but you know, like a shabby chic situation, maybe a goth gazebo. Yeah, all that. Anyway, moving on. That's the plan for now. Also, I have another project, another Halloween project that I want to do like so bad. It's a scarecrow project, but it's more than that. It's so much more. I wanted to put him in the middle of the pumpkin patch, but it's kind of a big project. I know it doesn't sound like it would be, but it is. I'm really going to try to get it, to squeeze it in this Halloween. I really would like to get it done. So stay tuned. That may be coming. And if it is, it's going to be very exciting. And that's probably going to have to do it for today. I wish that I could spend more time talking to you guys, but I am just busy. I'm just busy. A couple more weeks of craziness, and then I'll be not so busy and able to spend more time in the garden, with the YouTube channel, all those things. There's a bee landing on me. Okay, that's all right. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope to see you all next time. And that's it. Bye.